Here's why Trump has been so quiet about Biden's health, analyst. Former Hillary Clinton advisor Philippe Reines and CNN senior political analyst Gloria Borger on Wednesday discussed the health, not of President Joe Biden, as many analysts have over the last week, but of ex-President Donald Trump. Since his poor debate performance last week, Biden and his campaign have faced a number of calls for the president to end his campaign, but oddly, Trump and his campaign have been silent on the matter, Borger pointed out. Reines suggested that it could be because Trump's health is in decline. Read more. George Conway urges full-blown discussion about Trump's mental health over bizarre book interview. Transparency is incredibly important, but transparency needs to be on both accounts, the former Clinton staffer said. It needs to be even. We don't know anything of note about Donald Trump's health. We need to know more. He needs to be more transparent. Being more transparent is not literally forging a doctor's note in 2015, the year before Hillary collapsed. The world came down on what happened to her. We said very quickly, pneumonia. No one believed us. Donald Trump went to Walter Reed Hospital for no good reason, didn't explain it for, I think, a year, and then pretended that it was a colonoscopy out of the blue. I don't know about you. I've had a colonoscopy. You don't just wake up and decide I'm going to have one today out of the blue without anesthesia. When he had COVID during the whole time, he lied. Reines continued, if this is about fitness, mental, or health, that we need to apply the same standards to both, whatever it is, we need to apply it to both. Because they are both 80, and you know what? If this was a choice between who's older, who's better health, I would vote for Joe Biden, because he is in better physical health, and Donald Trump says the same crazy things. He slurs his words. He's been waging war on the English language for years, and compared to years before he ran. Obviously, anyone who sees that, there has been a serious degradation in his life. Donald Trump fell asleep every day in his trial, the Democratic consultant added. If I were on trial for 34 different felony criminal acts, I don't think, no matter how little sleep I got the night before, that I would fall asleep. And just because there was only an artist rendering in that room and not video doesn't mean that it's not equally important. And again, this is not to say that what President Biden is going through isn't something we should be interested in. Obviously goes with saying, you hope that he's okay. But this disparity between the passes that Donald Trump has gotten when he was running against Hillary, while he was in office, and now, while he's running against Joe Biden, is horrible. And I guarantee, like all other things Donald Trump, 2 or 3 years from now it's going to be, oh, we should have been tougher on his health. Borger then noted, what's interesting to me is that Donald Trump has been so quiet about all of this. You haven't heard him say, oh well, he's got to take a physical because he knows the response will be, well, so do you. Read more. Fact-checking his delusions, Trump's falsehoods may not be lies anymore, critics warn. The CNN analyst emphasized, it's been uncharacteristic, I would say, the silence coming from the Trump camp on this. Obviously, the Democrats are having issues, so they don't want to get in the middle of a fight in the Democratic Party, but there are other reasons as well, and I think this health reason has something to do with it. Watch the video below or at this link.